So the women's national soccer team on Sunday beat the Netherlands 2-0. This is their fourth time as the World Cup champions. They are just doing phenomenal things. They have records all over the place. Most goals in a single women's cup match. It wasn't the past one, but they had beat the Thailand a few years back 13-0. They hold records like the highest margin of victory in one soccer match. Their coach, what was her name? Jill Ellis is the first coach to win 2 World Cup titles. They're just doing phenomenal things. They have a young. I was reading, they have like a young group behind them coming up. So they're also like getting experience from the veterans.
You're missing.
They're a powerhouse.
They're a powerhouse.
They are.
But
okay.
But what?
Here we go. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I don't know if we had this conversation before, but soccer for women is the cream of the crop in terms of team sports.
Yeah.
The United States has an unfair advantage. And this is funny because the men are going to be the complete opposite. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to show you why. Mm-hmm. In the United States, because of Title IX and because of our sports culture, where all of our children, boy or girl, play sports, play youth sports, where in other countries, it's not really like that. All right? So because of that, our girls start playing soccer at 5-6 years old. And because there's not any competition in terms of other sports for them to go play, they develop into world-class soccer players. And no other country can compete.
Yeah.
It's not even fair. No one else can compete. So I feel like it takes a little bit away from it. People always say, how come the men's soccer doesn't do well? And I always answer, because LeBron James doesn't play soccer.
True.
All right?
A lot of other
because
things pulling them away.
If we took our 10, 15, 20 best athletes from around the world of sports, Mike Trout, Russell Westbrook, we can go on and on, Odell Beckham, on and on and on.
Saquon
Barkley, Lamar Jackson, and player after player after player, sport after sport after sport, and you took away their options for football, basketball, and baseball, the United States men's soccer would do very close to what the women's soccer is doing. It wouldn't be the same only because men all around the world play soccer.
Yeah.
So they're going to be close. Even if you look at basketball, the other countries are, while they can't compete with the United States, they're close enough to make it worth watching.
Yeah.
Right? Women's soccer, it's really not that way. No one else is close because no one else is training their girls to play sports from 5 years old. And again, our women play sports and they end up staying in soccer.
So they're going to be a powerhouse for
Forever.
years to come, you're saying?
Forever. So when you talk about a next group coming, there's always a next group coming.
Yeah.
You can go back to, I don't know, 2004, and we talked about the Mia Hamm and the there's another group came after that. Another group came after that.
Yeah.
They're so loaded. Their third team right now could be winning the gold.
Yeah.
That's how loaded they are. We have a crop in the NCAA right now that's ready to go. Our All-America team in the NCAA could step into the World Cup and dominate.
Yeah.
So just imagine that. That's like 4 levels down.
Yeah, I feel you. Our people keep talking about the USA Men's League. They're not too far away. They just went to the finals. They lost to Mexico by 1.
Yeah, but.
But what? Why do I keep getting all these buts? They went to the finals. I understand that their cup is not as challenging as the Copa Cup. We understand that.
Well, the Gold Cup is fairly challenging because as long as you're in the hemisphere and Brazil and Argentina are involved, Mexico.
But Mexico was in the Gold Cup this year.
Right.
The Copa Cup was Brazil, Argentina, those guys. Those guys definitely, it's definitely a much more difficult league to win.
And that's just in this hemisphere.
Yeah.
So Mexico is been the better program
Yes.
for a longer time.
Mm-hmm.
The Mexican league is considered to be a stronger league even than the MLS.
Okay.
All right, and then of course Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, and all of the South America, Colombia, all of those countries are still
They
far
dominate.
better than the United States. But of course,
Yes, they
again,
do.
LeBron James is not on the soccer field, and the best Argentinian athletes do what?
Play soccer. I get what you're saying.
The best Brazilian athletes, what are they going to do?
They play
Soccer.
soccer.
They
Yep.
play soccer.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Do Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Right. And they fight. They will. They fight
They
too.
fight.
They fight.
Yeah.
But soccer is there where they go first. U.S. men's soccer, they get our, 5th, 6th level athletes. Nowhere near the top.
Yeah.
All right.